Hello everyone, welcome back to Gwent gameplay. I'm Ogre Knight, and I have some bad news to report. First of all, it looks like I won't be streaming in the coming month because I actually don't even have a theoretical hour to spare. Second, I am not playing Gwent music in the background. Now I'm playing the wonderful soundtrack from Diversity, which is a free music source for all of your videos. So I will just be listening to that while I play. And third, it is time to get into the arena run. I'm going to try and do YouTube videos on every weekday to upload. We'll also be uploading on the Nerd Vanguard channel. We will try and make that in everything. Right now it's 3 times a week. It's sort of sporadic days, but I hope that a schedule comes up where we will be able to update more regularly. That's all. Now let's get into Arena, where I can try and talk about my ideas, which I apparently are pretty good since I've won 2 gold arenas. But let's see how I do in normal arena. Normal. I'm going to do another special arena, actually, because I feel like it. If there is a special arena going on. If there isn't, then I'll just do a normal arena, and I'll tell you what I think with each card draw. Only a few formalities, that's what the devil said, when he took my hand and pen and wrote it down and said, full spectrum. Why limit to yourself to a single color? In this challenge, each set you choose from will consist of cards with varying rarities. That sounds great. Okay, I'm going to do the full spectrum challenge. Oh, I see. So out of all of these, I think the gold is definitely the best because it can transform to bronze or silver. There probably will be bronze or silvers in this. So by doing this, there's a lot more, it's a lot more common to have like an all gold deck or an all silver deck. So I'm going to go with coral just because pure gold is really nice. Ooh, in this mode. So it's more common that I'll be able to generate weathers. Let me actually think about this for a second. So in the theoretical gold, I immediately identified that weather was really powerful. I also identified that it'd be really hard to get rid of weather, and that Dandelion, Vainglory, or Tibor were the best cards ever. As well as Velgaforts, because the restrictions that usually came with them, giving your opponent a bronze, didn't happen. So it was common to throw down like 15 to 25 points. In this mode, it's more likely that people will get kind of everything that they want. It's more likely to get a silver, get a bronze, get a gold. So it's more likely to get... It's not likely that you'll get duplicates, but it is likely that you'll get a pretty good option on each set. The best option here is either Huta or Villain Trettenmirth. I think I'm going to go with Villain Trettenmirth, but I actually think that Huta might be the best, and who knows? Maybe the Foglet will actually have been the best choice because it seems like it's reasonable to get Impenetrable Fog. But I'm going to go for the gold. I just like golds all as well. Might have a problem with my computer crashing, so I'm sorry about that. This is just too easy. So draw a card, then discard a card. That actually is pretty good in Arena because it's often that you'll have pretty bad cards in your deck. And you'll be totally willing to discard one. And that this card allows you to replenish it and go through your deck, use more of what's available. Again, hazards seem more common in this, and Griffin does seem decent because I think I will be able to get off a decent Death Wish. But Selkirk of Golett, duel an enemy, 8 strength. It's basically an 18 strength unit. This is amazing compared to these. It's just too powerful. Oh man, I think I'm falling for a trap here, which is I'm going for the golds too much. So Igni, because everyone gets what they want, Igni seems powerful, but Vess is a 12 strength, which seems... So I'm going to guess that in this mode, about 14 strength. This is literally just intuition here. In a normal game, I've told you before that 12 strength is what I expect. But in this mode, when you can choose between Fiery Hands or Breasts, 14 seems more reasonable. Actually, 14 is probably more reasonable in single player because you have all the cards kind of combining together. But I like to think of 12 because there's always exceptions. And from what my experience... playing to 12 is pretty reasonable. So through this, I have to decide basically, do I expect that I will need to swap my cards, and is 12 enough? Or do I expect my opponent to have really high strength minions that I'm going to burn down? Right now, it actually doesn't look like Igni will see much play, because there's too many good effects that people can get doing this. And I think people can do the standard thing of building like an army out of 6 and 7s. So I'm actually really worried, but I'm already falling for a gold trap, so let's try and go for all gold. All gold, baby. Macam Horn's pretty good. All gold. All gold all the time. I'm not choosing you. You're dumb. Shit. I don't have any good... All of these are kind of bad. Consume a different bronze unit from your graveyard, and then play a copy of it. So I don't have copies. Weather seems like it sucks, and Restore requires me to get a bronze or silver Skellige unit. But this is awful. I don't want to revive 2 bronze Death Wish. So these two are both decent if I have the correct requirements, and these two are kind of terrible. This one I will be able to use all the time, so I have to choose between this and, I guess, this. These two seem reasonable. Oh, but this is a terrible choice. And I won't be doing all golds after all. Sad face. Weather clears are far more common in this. I'm actually going to start choosing weather clears if they come up. I'll go with Restore. This is essentially an 11-point card that if I can get damage, I can generate them to up to 25. I don't have a good weather generator. Recon actually might be the best choice here, because I don't have a good damage output. I don't really care about reviving Graveyard. Yeah, I'm going to go with Recon. Scorch, pretty nice. I already have a Scorch effect. I basically already have 2. Generating another bronze I don't really need. This is a Skellige unit, but it only resurrects a bronze. I think that I'll just mulligan this one away and hope that it doesn't come up for the moment. Ooh, that's not bad. This isn't bad either, considering the number of golds. If we actually are going for all gold, this might be better. If I had chosen that weather, this would be nice. This is not that good because no bronze or silvers. Do I expect to heal someone? All my guys are pretty low. So no, I think that Renew is actually better. Ooh, Triss Butt. Ooh, Triss's butt is rather appealing, but do I want an officer instead? Especially since I am looking to branch out. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get Reamed instead of Triss Butt. I don't really see much synergy here, and I think I want to have the option of generating good soldier. However, now I'm really looking for mages. Oh, perfect. So I needed a Skellige unit, and this is probably the best Skellige unit I can get. I don't really want to make this a Canby deck, so let's do this. Have synergy. 4 damage, unless it's a spy. If I chose an infiltrator earlier, this would actually be good synergy. Actually, I think that if I do future versions of this arena, I'll have to think of cool synergies that come out from this style of play, because I think you can, if you think about a synergy at the start, it's more likely that you'll be able to fill it. Right now I'm filling too much for points, but I think that in this mode, you can actually declare what your synergy is early, and then make it for that. Right now I'm sort of a Scorch deck, and that's how I think I'm going to win. So I need to get kind of low points, except for maybe 1, which will be my finisher. This is 14 points. This is potentially 12, but nothing like that. 10. Spawned Short if I can kill him. I can't. So I think Menno is actually the best, which is weird. I was not expecting that. Ooh, I have a Recon. So Triss Telekinesis is actually pretty good if I get any more bronze units. This is not bad though. So I only have 1 bronze unit right now, so Triss Telekinesis would literally just give me Bearmaster. So she's not the best. And I don't really want to get other bronzes. This one's just 12. This one is 6. This is a 13 point. Ah, but this could be a 18 point. I bet I will get... No, I'm gonna go all golds, man. Triss, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna go with Merc to Brock. Do I have any spells that are decent? The only ones that are... Oh, so special card, my bad. The only ones I can use are Restore or Recon with her. So she might actually be the best out of these. Because I imagine... No, actually... Is all golds. All golds. If I'm debating it and it's a gold, I'm taking it. No. Obviously I'm not doing all golds. Next time I'll... shut your faces. Resurrect the next unit you discard. If I had a discard effect, this would be quite nice, but I don't. Fornication. All these are kind of bad. Bronze or silver neutral unit. Cadaverine actually might be the best. Because the category of soldier is pretty common. And since I think that this mode is doing synergy, I think Cadaverine might actually be the best card here. Oh, I don't care about revealing. Bronze is still unit from your opponent's starting deck and boost it by 2. Versus 10 damage, so basically a 9 strength card, but something that removes engines. No, I want to Garrison. Kahir's pretty nice. But mages, definitely. I just need weather. Ooh, another clear weather. Reset all units in a row and remove their statuses. So this would be good for things like Tybor. I only have 1 bronze, so any character who's playing Tybor or Vilgefortz is still doing pretty well. With that in mind, I actually might want to go with Archgriffin, because none of my abilities really are punished by this. The worst thing that I could see is being weather. This would just be to punish opponents who have huge boost effects. So I'm going to go with... That would be nice, but since I have Scorch anyways, that's just doubling up on that. So I'm going to go with Archgriffin. Another Reamed. Weather. Hawker Support. I wouldn't mind going for more bronzes considering how we have a recon. So, Demon Pirate's 11, and this is essentially 10, but it boosts into future rounds, which is why it's worth the exchange. Do I think that... No, I think the points are going to go really high in this mode, and I'm not really even looking at this weather, because I think that people will be smart enough to choose weather clears. I just chose 2, and they were the first 2 that were really offered to me. So... I have 2 silvers. If I choose this, it will not brick... It'll make it easier to not break Restore, so I'm going to go with that. Even though it'll make him weaker, it'll still... Ooh, I was just talking about you. I don't think people should be choosing many bronzes, and this is still a good card even if I have to use its other effect. Especially since I have Bearmaster. So I'm going to go with that right away. Oh, just draw 2 then discard 2? Ooh. That might actually not be that bad. There's a chance that people will be doing mill or draw cards in this, and if that's the case, this might be bad. But it might allow me to activate more combos or to discard things like Igni if they aren't activating. Everything else here is just okay. This one's 12. That would probably be the next best. I don't really have any spying opportunities. So Ermion or Fultus Pride. I don't have any crew. If I had any crew at all, I'd be willing to do this. Actually, you see a crew? No. Nope, Ermion it is. And then Stefan Skalen, of course. Fultus Pride appears again, still not as interesting as Stefan. Okay. Peter's not bad. So I was just mentioning that I might want to choose the other draw in order to shut down opponents, but Peter will do that just fine. This is actually a legitimately good card. Boosts an ally by half its power. We don't really have very powerful creatures, so this is about a 10 strength unit. This one's pretty nice. If my opponents draw a spy or anything of that nature, even by itself, I think that I can get this up to 15 power kind of easy. But that might be harder than I thought, but I'm going to go for it. This is actually my least happy choice. Finally, you return, and I think that this is good enough for you to be available. So, Triss, congratulations. Okay, so the best thing that Whispering Hillock can draw me is probably a Mandrake, which will shut down an opponent or make one of my units stronger. I think I chose Kahir earlier. Did I? No, I chose the Spy instead. I'm actually still glad I did that. I don't have any other weather clears. Is there any use in drawing you? So the best ways to use you are Deathmold, Peter, Vreemed. Vreemed probably the best. But no, I think Herald the Cripple is in 15 straight damage. So for straight points as well as removal, Herald is great. And I also just think he looks cool. I might steal that helmet from future designs of Ogre Knight. Yeah, let's go with Herald. Alright. I'm now going to record the game, and I'll show the most interesting match that occurred using this deck. I'll be talking consistently throughout, but you only have to see one match. I know that it took a while to describe my thought process in this. Tell me if that was useful. I was sort of trying to just go with everything, even things that might not be pertinent. Everything that could be even a little bit pertinent. So, if you want me to slim it down, I probably will, unless you tell me you like this kind of style stuff. Alright, I'll see you all whenever the most interesting match occurs. Watch, it's gonna be right now. Hello everyone, welcome to the match that I mentioned. I'm sorry that before I said I would play until I have a chance of dying or the most interesting game. I actually ran out of time to play today because I was playing a couple long matches. I will have to continue this arena run tomorrow. I have 2 wins so far. This is going to be the last one. I've noticed that there's a distinct problem with my deck, which is a lack of finishers. But that's a-okay. I'm going to... So with her, I should be able to get... I should be able to guarantee to get that Bearmaster, because I think I have 3 bronzes. And then one of them will, and then since one will be gotten with Reconnaissance, she'll get the other. I'll be able to recon. That'll be my first 2 moves, providing that I don't need tempo. Everything else here is pretty fine. Osro will get buffed by the other thing. Selkirk is a great card. Caretaker is actually the only card that I'm like, eh. So let's do this. As I said, first card here. Looks like I didn't grab it, so let's play this for 11 points. With this set, not terribly good to play 11 points. I think 14 points is average, but this is fine by me. Ouch. That hurt. You know what else hurts? BAM! 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 Whammy! 18 points, brother! How you feeling? Feel good? Get to see my dragon dick? I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry. Everyone who has to witness this, you just have to witness a bear getting shit on while I throw down a motherfucking dragon in order to murder his Cynthia in the face. It's gonna be a great time. I hope that you all love it here. Just the best. Oh! He chose that card? That's weird. This is like a mediocre card, but it's really good for removal. I guess he probably just got it literally for this card. He's like, someone's gonna choose that. Those motherfuckers. I'm gonna be ready for them. Those assholes. And that's basically how that went. You know what? More power to him. Oh, if I could grab a Peter, that would be the best. Oh, these 2 is pretty much my ending combo. This is like an 18-point card, so this is like a 23-point combo. But on the other hand, I can do this. Yeah! How many cards in? How many cards in are we? And I'm like, pruh. I actually kind of want to pass as soon as I'm ahead during my turn. I probably shouldn't have actually played this round. I was just having fun. I probably should have passed and let him do the second round. I mean, I didn't have any weather clears, so I can kind of justify it, but I wasn't even really thinking of that, so fuck it. He's ahead by 1, he uses Selkirk, he uses this asshole. He might be giving up this round, in which case, you're butt. And that's all I have to say on the matter. I could put Harold crippled down and murder his Ithne girl, but I don't really feel like it, to be honest. I could throw down Selkirk and rely on getting a renew or something later, but you know what? I want to get out of this round, so do I really want to Dandelion right now? I'm tempted to Vilgefortz instead. Yeah, I'll Vilgefortz instead, because I kind of want him dead. Okay, works for me. That's 12 points, so that's essentially a 20-point card. So I am 19 points ahead. I hope to God that he gives up now, or that he can't compete with me. I'm willing to give up the round at this point in order to get a card up. Because I have a couple power combos. Like, I have a 16-point Osro. I can restore the dude for 19 points. I have a 15-point card in my hand. I'm pretty happy. I actually really like this arena mode. I kind of want them to replace the standard with it. Like, this is fucking awesome. I get to see synergies that I don't normally see in the game. It's kind of random, so like there is an element of, yeah, fuck you! I am a point ahead! God damn it! Fuck you! Getting out of this shit. Woo! Anyways, I kind of like this mode. It really inspires synergy with some amount of luck. It's really fun. Why does he have a hand buff card? I mean, he got 1 point passed out in the future rounds, but hey, unless he plans on 2-0ing me now, I'm pretty happy with the result. Oh, he does have a Selkirk card boosted by 5, so that's going to be a hard thing to beat. I don't like you, Ermion. You suck. You might remember that I chose Ermion because I hate everything, including this person who just did this to me. Why would you do this? Why? Why would you hate me this much? Who can possibly hate another human being as much as you just did when you did that? I don't know, but I don't appreciate it. Fuck you. This is 13 points. Everything else is worth more. Actually, since everything's worth like 15 points, I probably have tempo on him. But if he has like... Oh, I mean like, except for... Mr. Man here, Igni. I'm actually pretty happy with Caretaker. I'm just going to Cynthia it up. So yeah, the biggest question is, do I get rid of Igni? And I don't think so. I'm going to risk it. This could fuck me. In fact, I could lose because of this. But I'm going to take the risk. Let's see what he is. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, Mr. Beggarman. I actually don't like you as a card. I think you're pretty sucky. But you know what? More power to you, man. Now, go fuck yourself. Shot you 9 times? If he drew a Mandrake or like a healing item, I'm gonna feel terrible. Looks like he didn't, or else he would have used it. Or maybe he was just baiting me. Like, there's no reason you had to play it then. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Because if he had... Oh no, if he heals, that'd be great for me. Because then I could Igni it up. Would that put him to... Oh, man, if he had put both of them down? Ah, fuck, that would have been great for me. Shit. Oh, well, I'll play Dandelion now. And see what I get. Wow, how fucking helpful. Someone who helps me draw things. I love this game. That actually is my bad. That's not the game's fault. Like, shit, man. What are you gonna do? What do I want? I mean, it doesn't really matter, so I'll just put Peter on top. No, I want to weather clear. Just to keep things sane. Oh man, if I had treated a Jarell Igni, I would have had Selkirk. Oh my god! Oh, I should have thought about that. Oh, god damn it. Oh well, he's just usurping me. Hopefully he plays it in the front row like an asshole. Huh. And then he's going to take back the King of the Beggars? That's going to be a healing effect of essentially 9 points. Interesting. Well, he's ahead now. And then he takes away the beggar. He could take away the mage too. Okay. The mage is essentially 9 points and the beggar's like 10, so I actually think he made the wrong choice, but whatever. You do you, man. You do you. Now I have to choose whether I want to murder some faces. Preferably, I'd actually have more faces to murder. But, you know, you can't always be winner beggar. Speaking of winner beggars, here's 19 points down. Handle this, asshole. Right in the bear dick! Yeah! I might just win off of sheer, like, strength, which is gonna be awkward. Like, the starting 24-point play was the start of, oh god, no. And, like, everything in my hand is pretty good. So, let's see what happens. That's it. If he has an Igni, I can't avoid it. I can't think of a single way that I'm going to avoid being burned to death if he can do that. So this is going to be awkward. And of course, since I risked Igni being kept in my hand, this could be really awkward for me, because if he can avoid Igni, then that's just a 5-point card. and then I cry, and he probably wins. Since I'm doing last play... No, I'm not doing last play. He is last play. Fuck. This is awkward. This is super awkward now. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, hey, I can avoid Igni now. Sweet! Gotta look on the bright side. I hate you. I hate your face. Why would you choose that card in this arena? Why would you do that? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? What kind of cards are you expecting? Obviously it worked, but like, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Draw Professional is good in arena because people choose ghouls and shit. Got it. Fuck you. Shit. Well, Igni's ruined. I lost this game. Well, at least it's entertaining for you all, folks. I hate the world. Please play in a row where... Oh my god, are you actually doing it? Fuck you. I hate you. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Ah! Give me my Igni! I probably played the leader too early. I probably should not have kept this card in my hand. This seems like it was a poor choice. I'm just saying that now. Threaten, bad move. You're going down, yeah. You will vanish. Yeah, we shall cast you in oblivion. How does that feel? How does it feel to be threatened by Black Mamba? You bitch! Feels probably pretty good, because you won. I would feel the same. Good luck, Tiptoe. I wish you well on all of your future endeavors. I hope you burn in whatever Gwent hell is awaiting you. Goodbye, everyone.